Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a G.I. Joe figure. This is the Navy Special Ops figure released by Hasbro in 2011, and he is part of the Celebrating Real Heroes collection. Now, as most of you probably already know, after many years of not making any 12-inch G.I. Joe figures, Hasbro came back with this collection, which consists of about I think maybe 6 figures. You can see some of them on the side here. But after this, they didn't make any more, so they teased us, which is really sad, I think, because I think Hasbro could have really made a lot more of these guys because they're really cool. Now, I was still pretty young at the time, so I don't remember when these guys came out. I wasn't seriously collecting G.I. Joes then, but some of you who may be older probably remember this, and I can imagine you were probably really excited seeing these guys back on the toy shelves. I wish I could have experienced that too. But anyway, these guys are really cool, and it's too bad they didn't make any more. But let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. Here's the back. You can see a drawing of the figure. That's really cool. It's a really cool picture. There's description of the figure, and there's his equipment list. Okay, and like I said, there's some more figures on the side. Alright, overall, cool looking box, very different from the other G.I. Joe boxes. But let's go ahead and show you the figure now. Here he is. This guy is really cool. He kind of reminds me of the Force Recon Marine a little bit with some of his equipment, just the way he looks. But he's really cool. This is my first G.I. Joe figure from this collection, and I'm definitely not disappointed with him. He looks very nice, comes with a lot of great equipment. Alright guys, so let's take a look at his rifle here. Okay, very cool rifle. Get a close-up shot of that in his hands. Okay, you can also make him hold the grip on there. That also looks very nice. Okay, we've got a pretty stretchy strap there. Magazine comes out. Not extremely detailed, unfortunately. I got the scope up top. This piece comes out. And the stock can come in and out like that. Very nice. And unfortunately, this gun got a little bent in the box from storage, I'm guessing. So it's kind of bent, but still cool looking. Alright, here is his head with his helmet, goggles on, and his mask. That looks fantastic. Really cool. Alright, there's a look at his helmet. And this helmet's pretty different. It doesn't have the buckle on it like the other ones usually do. It's just a strap. Okay, I really like his orange tinted goggles. Those look very cool. Don't have anything like that. Okay, and he's got a really nice mask, or I guess you would call it a balaclava. I think I'm saying that right. But that looks very cool. And around his neck, he's got his walkie-talkie cord. Let me try and get that off so we can take a look at that. Okay, here it is. That goes around his neck, and you can see he has the earpiece, which actually goes inside of his ear. They have a hole, so that's very similar to the MSPF Marine, who also has that same design. But let me put that in his ear. It's a little hard to get it in there. Alright, there it is. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, let me take off his mask for you. Alright, now here's the head sculpt on this figure. Okay, so a very common G.I. Joe head sculpt, but they have black hair instead of the red hair, which is very common. And I think that looks really good. Very cool. There are some smudges. I did get this figure brand new, but I guess from storage there were some markings on the figure, which is kind of unfortunate. But still looks very, very cool. Like the way that looks. And I really like his scar too. They painted that in, so it looks very realistic. Alright. As for his equipment, it comes with a good amount of stuff here. We got, of course, his walkie-talkie here, with all of his cords and earpiece attached. Okay, there it is. We have the antenna. And a nice looking case. Okay, we also have a knife and a sheath. Let me take that out for you. And we have a pistol and its holster. Really cool holster there. And I love the pistol that's included with this figure. Usually there's always kind of a standard pistol that is included with these figures. But this one has a different pistol, and I think it looks really, really cool. Take a look at it there, and you'll know what I mean. Okay, there it is up close. And the clip comes out, of course, and the bullets also come out. That's very cool. And you can kind of pull it back a little bit. Anyway, cool looking pistol. Really like that. Okay. And there's his belt, which is a kind of brownish color. Not sure why they made that brown, actually. I think I would have preferred that if it was black, but that's just my personal opinion. That still looks good, though, I think. Alright, let's take a look at his uniform. Very cool uniform here. Got some cool symbols on there. American flag. We got the G.I. Joe symbol there. Not a huge fan of that being on there, actually. It looks a little tacky in my opinion, but not bad, not bad. I would prefer it if that was actually off. Really like his arm pads there. Very nice. And down below we have a pair of knee pads as well. I always like getting arm pads and knee pads, so that looks fantastic on the figure. Very, very nice. Alright, and I particularly like the boots on this figure. Looks very cool up against the black pants. It's very nice. Alright guys, I guess the last thing I'll show you is his dog tag. Okay, it says G.I. Joe on one side and G.I. Joe on the other, actually. Alright, but that's it with the figure. I hope you liked this video, guys, and let me know what you think of this figure. I think he is really cool personally, and would definitely recommend getting him. He's not too hard to find, but can get a little pricey, but he's really cool, so definitely check this one out. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and as always, I will see you next time.